So, today we're going to talk about why hypnosis is such a powerful tool for transformation, particularly when we're talking about depression, anxiety, addiction, and most of the common things that people are struggling with today. Um, my name is Pierre Bradeur, and I am a clinical hypnotherapist. I'm also trained in psychology and as a life coach. So I combine all of these modalities to create something that I'm calling psychohypnology, which is obviously a combination of all of those ideas and those schools of thought. The reason hypnosis is such a powerful tool is because it gets to the very root of what's going on. I mean, let's face it, people. Change is really, really tough. And the reason that is because our entire lives have been a succession of happenings, and those situations have produced some sort of an emotional response within us. So if you think of it like this, you have a situation that has happened and you couple it with some sort of an emotional charge that now has become ingrained in your personality. It really forms who you are. I like to call that the conditioned self. And that gets repeated over many, many years and becomes part of your personality. It's just who you know yourself as. The thing is that's not really who we are. Who we really are is something beyond that. I like to call it the I behind the me being the conceptualized self or the conditioned self, and the I being that higher self, that soul, if you will. And that's really who we are, and that part of us gets locked away early on in childhood. We kind of put it behind a big door and we lock it, and it keeps pounding, trying to get in. It wants to be expressed into the world, but we have it at bay because of these conditioned responses. So let's say you have 30, 40 years, 50 years of doing the same thing the same way, basically living the same life every day, day after day. It becomes very difficult to start changing that, but it can be done. And the only way to do that is to go into this unconscious programming and to start changing the associations so that you can start allowing this part of who you really are, the part that you want to be, to come through. But you've got to be brave, and you've got to have courage to start living as that person, and that can only be done in hypnosis. There's no other way to do it. At least that's the quickest way to do it. You could spend years and years sitting on a therapist's couch, but that's just not going to do it. So essentially that's how it works. And I would like to invite you, if you're interested in exploring a little bit about what my technique is like, to give me a call, and we can do some work around it. There's no charge associated with a consultation, so it hurts nothing for you to just go ahead and pick up the phone and call me. And if we determine at that point that my process is a good fit for you, and if I decide that I can actually produce some sort of tangible change, we can explore what goes on from there. Anyway, so that's it. Let me give you my phone number. It's 909-917-1051. And like I said, when you're ready to give me a call, please do. If by chance you know someone else besides you that might benefit from this modality, would love to speak with them as well. I, like many of you, have dealt with addiction and troubles in my marriage, navigating that, just being a man and trying to figure out where my life purpose was. I've dealt with anxiety, I've dealt with depression, so I personally have dealt with a lot of this, and through my desire to find relief, have explored these different modalities and have adapted them to get to a place where I actually feel like I'm whole again. So if it can work for me, it can definitely work for you. Again, so here's my phone number, 909-917-1051. Again, that's Pierre at, I'm going to give you my email. It's jpierrebradeur@gmail.com, or you can visit my website at pierrebradeur.com, or you can just simply give me a call at 909-917-1051. Look forward to speaking with you.